What's going on, guys? It's a girl Princess and I am back with another video. In today's video I am going to talk about the signs that indicates that you know what, you are in a wrong relationship. I did this video specifically for those people who are actually like in relationships and they're actually like experiencing a lot of things that they do not understand, like they have those weird experiences. I got your back, and please make sure that you watch this video till the end so that if some of the signs are applicable in your relationship, so that you can know that it might be because of like you're being in a wrong relationship or something. So the first thing that indicates that you are in a wrong relationship is when your significant other abuses you emotionally, physically, and sexually. Imagine that you're having a boyfriend and your boyfriend beats you up. Oh my god, you are just in a relationship, you're girlfriend and boyfriend, but he has the courage to actually like beat you up and abuses you. So imagine like if he's capable of doing that while you are still like in a relationship, what will happen in your marriage? I'm afraid that you know what, he's gonna kill you. Yes, he is going to kill you, and he's never gonna change. I think he's only gonna change after your death in jail. Because you know what, he will never gonna change. So you must make sure that you know what, if you're being in a relationship with a significant other, don't try to stay because of the word love. No, do not do that, because that might lead to your death. That might lead you, you know what, to a serious cases of life that you will never like resolve. So you must make sure that if you're experiencing like such things like physical abuse, sexual abuse, or emotional abuse, leave that relationship. Okay, don't just force things in the name of love just because of like you feel that you love that person, because of a feeling of commitment, then you're gonna sacrifice your life for that. No, do not do that. It's not good for everyone, it's not good for anyone, and it's just like a forbidden issue. So if ever you're experiencing any abuse or any issues, you must ensure that you know what, you get rid of that relationship, like you get straight out of the relationship in an immediate effect, or else you end up like regretting yourself. Now, the other thing that indicates that you might be in a wrong relationship is that, you know what, frequently arguments. You know what, like you'll be arguing like much more frequently, almost every day. You know, like that, you know what, whenever like you're being in a relationship with someone and you guys like spend most of your time like arguing, fighting much more frequently, that simply indicates that you guys are actually struggling to reach an agreement. You struggle like to make a decision like for your relationship, which is a decision that both of you actually agree on. So if you guys find yourselves like arguing more than, I don't know, more and more often, that indicates that that might be a wrong relationship. You might be with a wrong person, because people who are actually like belong together, those people like they are capable of sitting down, solving their own problems, and actually like reaching an agreement. It's not like, I know arguments does exist in a relationship and they are there, and you know what, they actually like help, like in order for you like you know what, to understand each other in some way. So you know what, they do exist arguments, but they mustn't like be much more often, much more frequently. They mustn't be like that. If it comes to such a point like you're arguing like more and more often, that might be a sign that you know what, you are in a wrong relationship with the wrong person. So you must also watch out on that. You must also like make sure that you know what, you are capable of reaching a decision. So you're capable of actually making an agreement with a significant other. That is very important, because obviously arguments leads to fight leads to heartbroken. So I think you get what I'm saying. So another sign is frequent arguments. That is also like another sign of like that might indicate that you know what, you are in a wrong relationship. Another sign that indicates that you might be in a wrong relationship is a disrespectful manners. Do you understand what I mean? I mean, you're being with someone, your significant other, they do not respect you at all. I mean, they just do whatever they do, like they're ignorant. Whenever like you're trying like to make a decisions, they disrespect your decisions. Whenever like you're trying like to to explain yourself to them. If they become ignorant, they does not pay attention, they disrespect your decisions, they just want to force you into things, they want you to live your life according to them, they want you to do what they want you to do. Girl, leave that relationship. Pack your bags. Pack your bags. You know what? You are in a wrong relationship. Because if you're being in a relationship and that person disrespects you, what do you think? You think that they're going to respect you when you're married? No. You must know that if people fail to respect you while you are still in a relationship, whenever like you're getting in a marriage, it's gonna be worse, because they're gonna feel like, you know, you belong to them. They're gonna feel like they can do whatever that they want. So you must make sure that, you know what, you get respected while you're still girlfriend and boyfriend. That's where it all comes from, and that's where it all begins. So if like you're being like experiencing such a situation, you know what, your significant other like disrespecting you, your significant other disrespecting like your decisions, your significant other does not listen to you, you know what, that might be a sign that, you know what, you are in a wrong relationship. And trust me, you must do something about it before it gets out of hand. Another sign that indicates that, you know what, you might be in a wrong relationship is when like you do not trust your significant other at all. What are you doing anyway? I'm in a relationship. Oh, you call it love, right? Love without trust. Simply like a cup of coffee without sugar. Is there a difference there? I don't see a difference. I don't see a difference. So trust is everything. Trust is everything. Trusting your significant other is everything. So if you're being in a relationship, you know what, you doubt your significant other, you do not like trust them, like you doubt their actions, you doubt who they are, you doubt almost everything about them. Why are you there? Why are you still like sticking around with them? There's no use. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so much useless. That might be a sign that, you know what, you are lost, you are stuck in a wrong relationship. So you must make sure that you do something about it. Be with someone like who you actually like trust, because you know what, like if you're like mistrust your significant other, they will always like become questions, like whenever like they go out, you'll be like, who you are with, where are you, what are you doing, stuff like that. That's a sign that, you know what, you do not like trust your significant other, or maybe you think that they're capable of actually like cheating on you or something. So if ever like you're having a feeling of like mistrusting your significant other, that might be a sign that, you know what, you are in a wrong relationship. Because you know what, trust is everything, and without trust, I mean, why are you calling it a relationship though? Without trust, and you call it love, we call it a relationship? No, it's not a relationship without trust. It's not love without trust. Trust is everything, and trust builds love, and trust is everything. So trust is just actually like a foundation of a successful relationship. So if you ain't trusting your significant other, then you're wasting your time. You are wasting your time, and time is busy ticking. It ain't waiting for you. It ain't waiting for you to actually like think twice about who you're with, about when you will trust them. So that's what I'm saying. You must make sure that, you know what, you're with someone who you actually like trust, you know, not just like trust like 20% trust, like sometimes you trust them, sometimes you doubt them, sometimes you kind of feel like they deserve being trusted, sometimes you feel like they don't. No, 100% trusting them. You know what I'm saying? You trust them to the point where, you know, you don't feel like you should be asking them where they are, who they're with, you know, but like you trust them, you know what. So if like there's trust, then trust me, that's a successful relationship over there. It's a successful relationship, and keep it. Now, the other sign that might indicate that, you know what, you are stuck in a wrong relationship is being uncomfortable around your significant other. You know what? This is very important, and most people like ignore it. Imagine like you being uncomfortable around your significant other, like you are unable like to speak your mind, you are unable like to tell them whenever they're hurting your feelings, like you are unable like to express your feelings, like to tell them your thoughts, like to share your decisions with them. In such a situation, some people might take like advantage of that. Some people like might take you for granted because they know that, you know what, you are uncomfortable around them. They know that you just like keep quiet and you won't say anything. And in such a situation, it just like becomes so much bad, because imagine like some people, like they're just like taking advantage of a situation just because of like they can see that you are uncomfortable around them, and you won't say anything. Even if they mistreat you, you just keep it to yourself and you won't say anything, you won't do anything. People might take you for granted and they might take advantage of that. They might just be like, okay, I'm gonna do anything, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna do anything, you feel me? She won't do anything, she'll just keep quiet. I'm gonna do anything, I might cheat, I'm gonna do anything, and she'll just keep quiet. She'll just like be like, it's fine. She'll just be like, oh, whatever. People will take it for granted. But if you are able like to stand up for yourself and tell them, you know what, I don't like what you're doing, and tell them, you know what, you must stop doing that, it hurts me, and tell them, you know what, you must stop like doing this, you must stop doing that, I like this, I like that, like telling them, they will know that whenever like you're doing something that they dislike, you will simply like tell them on their face, like you simply like spill the tea and tell them that, you know what, I don't like this and you should stop doing this. It's very important, guys. And you must, so that's it, guys. You know what, you must ensure that, you know what, you are in a relationship that, you know what, you can feel that it's successful, and you can simply see with your own eyes that, you know what, you can take it to another level. You can step out like without like any kind of signs like which indicates that, you know what, after some years or after some months, like your relationship like will be normal. So if like your relationship has like some of the signs that I have mentioned here, if some of the signs like are actually like applicable in your relationship, just make sure that, you know what, you do something about it, because before like it actually like get out of hand. Because you know what, like some people they does change, yes, some people they does change, but it's not all of them, because people only change when they're actually like willing to change. Like you can never like change anyone like for any reason, you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm saying. If like some of the signs that I have mentioned here are applicable in your relationship, then you need to do something about it, and something real quick, real fast, because it will get to the point where like you become like 2 years in that relationship, from there it's 4 years in that relationship, from there it's 6 years, and you know what, for every year, for every minute, for every second, for every year, like your love for that person grows. It will come like to the point where like you feel too much like committed to them, and in such a situation it's gonna be hard for you like to leave that relationship, only because of like you feel like you love them way too much, like for you to leaving them, even though whenever like they're abusing you, even though they're hurting you, even though like they're cheating on you, even though they're doing all those lot of things that actually like are hurting your feelings, you just like be willing to stay with them only because of like you are committed to them. And I don't blame you at all, because loving someone is a very serious thing, and you know what, if you are committed to them, like leaving them ain't easy at all. So just make sure that, you know what, if you are experiencing like such a signs, you know what, your significant other disrespectful your significant other, you do not trust them, your significant other, they like you are not comfortable around them, your significant other, they do all those signs that I have mentioned here, like are applicable in your relationship, just make sure that, you know what, something about it like in an early stage of that relationship, before like you get to the point where like you just like stay just because of you love them. Don't like be much more concerned about other people more than you are concerned about yourself, because you know what, if that person deserves to be happy, you also deserve to be happy. If that person deserves respect, you also deserve respect. Like, you know what, this what that person deserve, you also equally deserve that thing. So that's what I am saying, guys. Take care of yourself and make sure that, you know what, you are in a relationships that you can feel that, you know what, they are successful. You are in a relationship that you can feel that after some coming years, you know what, you won't regret like being in that relationship. Like you are in a relationship that like won't like end up like in tears, won't make you like end up like being in a death or something like that. So that's what I'm saying, guys. and I hope that you guys learn, and I hope that you guys like find this video so much like useful, because you know what, most of us young people of this generation, like we're experiencing like a lot of issues actually related to our relationships, because you know what, sometimes we just being in a relationship which is like actually a wrong relationship with the wrong person, but we just stay just because of like we feel that we love those people. So if like you're going through such a situation, just make sure that you help yourself, because no one will ever help you. You know what I'm saying? No one will ever come and save you. So that's it for today, guys. I hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and if you like this video, please make sure that you give it a thumbs up, and if you haven't done so, please make sure that you hit the subscription button and the notification bell so that you guys get notified every time when I upload my videos. As always, guys, I'll see you on my next video.